we went to America recently and got on a ferry, and it was just a bit of a nightmare because ferries are strange things, especially the Isle of Wight ferries, because I can't work out why people have to wave to each other on ferries. When they pass each other and they're silent, everyone kind of goes, hello! Hello! And other people, hello! Where are you going? Scotland? What? Because you wouldn't do it to anyone in the street, would you? If you see someone in Newport with their bags or anything, you go, hello! Hello! Hello? What are you doing? Shopping? Hi! You know, you wouldn't panic them. But even getting on a car ferry is even more of an adventure. You know, you've got your wife next to you, your gran in the back, your kids in the back. Are we there yet, Dad? Your nan? Oh, I've had a stroke yet. Your wife, get me there on time. And you drive into the kiosk and you get two kinds of people at the kiosk. You get the thick man that doesn't even know he works there and would fail the interview process at Hearst. And you get the cocky kind of Joe Pesci type character that kind of knows more than you about when you've booked, you know. And you kind of drive up and you get the brain dead man first of all. You kind of, you know, you're booked on the 10, but you're going to think you get on the 9:30. You kind of drive up. You say, booked on the 9:30. Have you seen my dog? Not really. 9:30. Name's Besozzi. Booked. I'll get my mum. And you get the other guy, is kind of the cocky Joe Pesci guy. You drive up and say, hi, booked on the 9:30. Okay, buddy, we don't have a 9:30. Okay, 10. Ah, wise guy, how a wise guy. So what you got in the family, huh? You got your wife, you got your kids, you got your nan, and what's the fucking dog on your leg that's on the chair already, but was meant to be on your leg if you had enough teeth, motherfucker? It's my mother's shaved Bichon Frise. Yeah, it's amazing. You know, my wife's got a shaved golden retriever. I'm sure she has. Okay, what's your name, buddy? Besozzi. Italian? You're Italian? Hey, motherfucker, Italian. That's amazing. You know what? It's amazing. My grandparents, they were born on the Isle of Wight. You know what that makes me? No idea. A cockhead. Lane 1, buddy. So you drive to lane 1. Lane 1's good because lane 1 is first on, first off. So we like lane 1. Lane 1's an impressive lane. You know, it's good. So you wait, you're happy. You know, there's time for things to do. Read the crossword, listen to a man have a stroke. There's things to do. And then the ferry pulls up, and you get excited. It starts to embark. Which I like that word, embark. It's kind of like a reverse woof. Kind of like if your dog went foo. Embark. No. Debark. Fuck it. I practiced that phrase. No, it didn't bark, it debarked. Oh, debark, I like that. So then you get on the ferry, you know, you get on, you're a bit worried because you've got 2 sides to the ferry, 3 lanes either side. The people do not tell you which lane to go on. You have to drive like an ass for a bit. And they go, whoa. Lane here, mate. You drive up to the next car and you're pulling up, you're about a millimetre away. Is that enough? No, nearer, mate. About half a millimetre, is that okay? No, more, mate. A quarter of a millimetre, is that all right, mate, all right, come on, calm down, let's hit the back there. The immortal words, handbrake on, stay in your cars. They never tell you to get out. I mean, why would you get out? They never tell you to get out. And then eventually you decide to get out of the car and you walk up to the pump action door and you press the button. And every fucking door in the whole world opens apart from that door. It just will not, it's almost as if the door says, I just can't be bothered. I'm sorry, I just can't, please, oh. And then you walk up the stairs, the kind of stairs, there's another staircase running next to it, and there's kind of people always walking down, and you're thinking, should you not be getting on, should you? And you get up to the top part of the ferry, and you see the sign for the ladies, and you think, right, your bearings are all out, so you kind of walk around, you do a full circle and wonder why you're still back at the ladies and think, but surely there should be a gents here somewhere. And you stop for a cup of coffee and a slice of toast, that's £68.20, that's your holiday money. And what are you going to do when you're on the ferry? You've had your tea, you've had your toast, I'll pop out for a fag. You roll a fag, you go outside. Then it's time to get off the ferry, but you know, you panic a bit because it's an hour trip, it's a 2-wee trip, you need 2 wees on the car ferry, you can't have 1 wee, you can't have 2 wees. So you think to yourself, what do I do? Do I have my wee now, or do I get to the car and need a wee when it's time to get off the ferry? What do? You can run up and down, I'm going for a wee. What if I go for a wee and the ferry debarks, and then they go, and you come out and go, but my second wee, I was having my second wee, surely it's a right by law. And then you kind of go off the ferry. This is always my fun bit because you go to the little ramp bit, you know, the little bit like that. I always like to ask my nan a question when I do that. Did you enjoy the trip, Nan? But finally, about a year or so ago, my dad was he was quite ill. He had breathing problems, nothing major, breathing problems. Mum phoned me up. We went up to see him. He was suffering a bit. I walked in, I said, Dad, are you okay? Yeah. So what was that? Empty the bin. I said, what? Call an ambulance? Call an ambulance. So I phoned up, call an ambulance. I said, Madeira Road, yeah, need an ambulance, yeah. Yeah, it's 83, yeah. Adrian, yeah. Panazza, the tennis player, you've heard of me? Oh. I think that's about it.